Hey guys, welcome to the stream. I'm just kind of getting everything set up here, so I think we're almost ready. But I saw they kind of started some pre-show stuff, so I wanted to go ahead and just kind of get going here. Still kind of adjusting a couple of settings here, but welcome guys. How you guys doing? Me, gotta fix my camera here. Hope you guys are hyped up. So we'll check it out. We can see what everything's about here today. Second. Hope the screen looks okay too. First time I'm doing something like this, so I wanted to change a couple things around. Okay, no problem, Moses. That's fine. I just want to fix my camera here real quick. Usually I have to kind of change it around with each stream. I need to kind of move it around just a bit. Other side. Okay. A little. Oh, expand that. Yeah, I think that's probably good there. Nothing too much to worry about there. Save that. Hey Ahmed, hey, how you doing? Welcome. Yep. Actually, let me add. We can add a countdown here. We got about 12 minutes to go here. Hey Sikin, how you doing today? Welcome. How's the audio in the actual with the video? Do you need me to turn up the volume? I'm gonna actually turn my volume up myself for my personal audio here. Hey Victor, I think I said hey, but hey Victor, might have said hi during the volume was muted. So hey Victor. Yeah, he seems to be doing a little better, so that's always good. Let's see. Fix this remote while we're going here. We're good with that. Don't need my headphones since we're not playing the Wii just right now. Yep. Mic audio sounds good. Okay, how's the actual stream? The presentation audio. Oh, are you asking who's been to Steak and Shake, Moses? That's what you're asking. Yeah, I've been there. I actually worked there for about 5 years or so. They may not have the volume up very much. They may have it turned down pretty well, pretty low until the actual presentation starts. Can't hear it at all. Okay, let me double. Yeah, I see that now. Move it. Give me a second. Let me double check that setting. That's why I want to get in here a little early. Check it. I don't usually do desktop audio that much. Maybe just like the sub notifications. Pretty much all I use it for. So let me make sure that didn't get changed. So you should be able to hear me, just not the. Yeah, so you can hear me, just not the actual audio of the presentation. So let me adjust that. Oh, that's why. Okay, let me switch that. That's still set on my headphones. My headphones aren't being used. Let's see. Um. There it is. That should be it. Okay. Let me adjust that. Save those settings. Okay, you should get audio now. It was okay back in the day, Moses. I mean, I haven't heard in a while. It's from the Baja, man. My audio. Much better? Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and play with my. I've got the remote set up on my phone as, or I had it on my phone. I wiped out my phone a couple weeks ago. So let me go ahead and actually re-add that to my phone as well, so I can control the audio again. That's through my Harmony. What are you guys thinking about that everything you heard so far? What do you guys think? So Mike currently guess from basically what I've heard, it's probably going to come out on the 17th from what I heard. And I think I saw some places that said they were going to have maybe up to 3 SKUs depending on the pack-in stuff. I think I heard 250 here in the States as the basic model. And then I heard 300 for the premium, which might have a game and a controller, the Pro controller. And then maybe a 350 for a second game or something like that. You don't hear anything yet there, Moses? Hey, Oscar, how's it going? Super Mario Frostland? I don't know. I'm also kind of worried. I'm just hopefully the pre-orders go okay too. That's the other thing I'm just worried that they're gonna have an issue with. So if that was anything like the Nintendo Classic and the what was the other thing they did? Something after the Classic that they came out that they just did like no orders on. Yeah, it'll pass initially. Just a matter of how the question would be after that initial, release of it. How long will it take before they even get them in stock? No, Victor's in. He's in the United States. Turns up my volume. Yep, there we go. So that'll control my audio. Yeah, I think I know at least with the Classic. I just checked just today just to kind of see how things were going with that. Because I still have a website email alert on that through nowinstockalert.net where they send out emails and that when they get all the stores, when they change their stock status. So like when Walmart or GameStop or Best Buy get a new item in stock, they actually send out an email saying that they're available so you can get them right away. I didn't see the email till a little bit later today, but I think the email came out at about 11 a.m. for the Classic at, I think it was Best Buy. And when I checked it at like 5 o'clock when I woke up in that, they were sold out. So, I mean, they're still having a major stock issue. You can't just walk in the store and get them still, and it's 2 months later. Am I gonna add your level? Let me check the queue. Let me see what's in there. If not, the queue should be open. So if you want to submit it in here, you can submit it in this chat as well. Let me double check the queue here real quick. Check that. See how that's going. Make sure it's open as well. It should be open, but let me double check. I usually keep it open. Yeah, I don't see it in there. Yeah, I don't see it. I don't see it in there. So if you want to go ahead and try to add it real quick. If it doesn't work, I'll reopen the queue or something, but it should be accessible. Hey Mark, hey, how's it going? Hey Victor, and how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Check this. Let me just double check the audio on the actual stream itself here. Should be, yeah, I've got my volume all the way up. I just want to make sure that's make sure we're live. Okay. Okay, no problem, Moses. That's fine. You feel like you should have glow stick? Yeah, pretty much. Oh, I never added the timer. We're about 3 minutes anyway. Let me see if I can add that real quick. In here, text. Oh, that's is reset. Okay, there you go. There's the clock. As far as scheduled for 11 o'clock, which is in about 90 seconds, it looks like. F-Zero switch up. I'd love an F-Zero game, but I haven't heard squad about an F-Zero, unfortunately, Husker. I'm expecting some games for the announcement. I mean, I'm kind of thinking you got the Mario. The regular Mario will probably be announced for later in the year. You got the Zelda, obviously, which should be announced for March. Mario Kart, maybe the Splatoon that should be coming out. Maybe Smash Bros. Probably a Pokemon game. Maybe Pikmin 4. Alright, well, looks like it's about time. It said close. All right, let me reopen it here. Okay, so there's the. My clock's a little off, I guess. So that must be 30 seconds ahead. We don't need. They got their own clock, so I won't worry about that. Turn mine off. Okay, don't need my timer up there. They got theirs. Hey Sarah, welcome. The hype is real. Let me try the bot for the coins and that as well. We can try that. I haven't done it in about a week since our last stream. Let me see how it's. He's been having some better luck with getting his going early. So let me give that a try as well. Nah, still down, so. Okay, volume's up now. Now I got volume increase. Turn my volume down to my personal side here. And let me know if you guys are getting echoes or if you're getting, if you need me to turn down the presentation audio or anything like that.
Hello to everyone. I'm Tatsumi Kimishima from Nintendo.
we go.
Thank you very much to all of you who have joined us here today. And
Hey,
thank
man,
you to everyone
welcome.
viewing the presentation live
Me and
online. Many people around the world watched the Nintendo Switch video we released in October of last year and reacted quite positively to it. This video introduced the Nintendo Switch console, Nintendo Switch dock, Joy-Con grip, and 2 Joy-Con controllers, as well as the Pro controller. Nintendo Switch is a console that can be played while connected to your television, but it is also a system you can bring with you to share the fun wherever you go. Nintendo Switch is a brand new kind of home gaming system that offers a wide diversity of play styles. In today's presentation, we intend to provide a detailed introduction to the Nintendo Switch hardware and software. I'd like to begin by introducing the Nintendo Switch launch date, suggested retail price, and online services. Nintendo Switch will release simultaneously on March 3rd, 2017
Wow.
in Japan, the US, Canada,
Nice.
major European countries, Hong Kong, and other territories.
That was way early.
This is the suggested retail price for Nintendo Switch. In Japan, it will be 29,980 yen. In North America, it will be $299.99.
I'd rather lower though. The price I'm not thrilled about.
For the price in Europe, please check with your local retailer. Next, I have information about Nintendo Switch online services. With Nintendo Switch, you will of course be able to enjoy online multiplayer gaming. And when you use a smart device application that will connect to Nintendo Switch, you will be able to invite friends to play online, set play appointments, and chat with friends while enjoying online matches and compatible games, all from your smart device. Users will be able to try out Nintendo Switch online services for free during a trial period after launch. Then, it will become a paid service beginning in the fall of 2017. We will provide additional details on this paid service and its features on our homepage at a later date.
Yeah, it sounds like we're going the Xbox,
And
PlayStation route for multiplayer.
I have an additional piece of information.
Paid multiplayer now.
With our past systems, like Nintendo 3DS and Wii U, we designed them using region locking, which limited play to software sold in the same region that the hardware was purchased.
Region locking, really, dudes.
But with Nintendo Switch, we have revised our approach and decided that in general we will not apply region locking to Nintendo
good. I
Switch
was gonna
software.
say, they better not do that.
Here, I would like to switch over to the man responsible for all software development for Nintendo
yes,
Switch
Moses.
and mobile applications, Mr. Shinya Takahashi.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Shinya Takahashi, and I lead all Nintendo software development. Nintendo Switch has inherited DNA from each of the many hardware systems Nintendo has released to date. The Nintendo Entertainment System included 2 controllers in the base system. Game Boy made it possible to bring video games out of the home. Super NES added the X and Y buttons and the L and R buttons to enhance the fun. Nintendo 64 offered the world's first analog control stick, and it introduced a rumbling controller with the development of the Rumble Pack. We put a handle on Nintendo GameCube so it could be carried around. Even at that time, we were considering a home game system that you could take with you, but it seems we were a little too soon. Nintendo DS added a touchscreen. With the Wii Remote, motion control became possible. And the Wii U gamepad enabled you to play games off the TV. And now, Nintendo Switch has inherited all of Nintendo's entertainment DNA, and we have packed each and every one of these features into the system. Nintendo is constantly pursuing new forms of entertainment to bring more fun and more smiles to the world. And the new entertainment we will present in 2017 is Nintendo Switch.
Dock. The dock.
Nintendo
Switch is a video game system for the home. You connect it to the TV to play games. When you want to play away from the TV, you just remove Nintendo Switch from the dock. When you attach the left and right Joy-Con controllers, you can continue playing anywhere. Nintendo Switch has been designed to be a home console gaming system that gives you the freedom to change your playstyle. Next, allow me to introduce the playstyles Nintendo Switch will offer.
TV mode.
TV mode.
Right.
Play games on the TV in typical video game style. Tabletop mode. Stand the Nintendo Switch console up with its kickstand and play using the Joy-Con. You can now play video games in front of a screen with others, wherever you like, even away from the TV. Handheld mode. Attach the left and right Joy-Con to the system. You can take it with you and play indoors, outdoors, or anywhere you like. And what do you think of handing a Joy-Con to a friend or family member and sharing the joy right then and there? Battery life will vary by game, but it will range from 2.5 hours to 6.5 hours.
6.5, not great. That's a big concern.
And you will be able to play while charging the system using the included AC adapter and USB certified portable batteries. The screen uses a capacitive touch panel. You can connect over Wi-Fi for multiplayer battles. And up to 8 Nintendo Switch systems can be connected for local wireless multiplayer gaming. What do you think? With its 3 playstyles, Nintendo Switch evolves gameplay, making it more active and offering greater freedom of play. And what makes this possible are the Joy-Con controllers. To tell you more about the new types of play that Joy-Con will enable, and to tell you about Nintendo Switch software, I'd like to switch things over to General Development Producer Yoshiaki Koizumi. Thank you very much.
Hello, everyone. I am Nintendo Switch General Development Producer Yoshiaki Koizumi. It's great to be here. Controllers are very important when it comes to video games, right? And I suspect all of you are wondering what the Nintendo Switch Joy-Con are like. Allow me to introduce them to you in detail. These are the Joy-Con set in the Joy-Con grip. This is the basic style when playing on the TV. Now, let me remove the Joy-Con. These are the Joy-Con. There is a left and a right Joy-Con. Each Joy-Con has an analog stick, and each stick can also be pressed like a button. This Joy-Con has the familiar A, B, X, Y buttons, and beneath them is the Home button. It's this house-shaped mark. There is an NFC reader-writer that can read and write Amiibo data as well.
Breath of the Wild hype.
And please look at the square button on this Joy-Con. This is the capture button for capturing screenshots of your gameplay. In the future, it will be able to capture video as well. You will be able to share the screens you capture with friends over social media.
Be able to capture it again, that wreckage.
And each Joy-Con includes accelerometer and gyro sensors, making independent left and right motion control like this possible. And take a look right here. There are two buttons in the rail that connects the Joy-Con to the Nintendo Switch console. These are L and R buttons. Because of this design, each Joy-Con can be used as a fully functioning individual controller. You can hand a Joy-Con to the person next to you in many two-player games. We call this sharing the joy. So, Nintendo Switch comes with two controllers right from the start. And when you play with these Joy-Con, they fit in the palm of your hand, just right, like this, and they feel very natural. For example, pardon me, you can release the tension from your shoulders and relax while you play. That's all for my Joy-Con introduction. But we still have many things to share about the Joy-Con. We have prepared Joy-Con color variations, neon blue and neon red.
Where's green? Well, link green.
And this is the Joy-Con strap. It is a wrist strap you can slide onto the rail like this. And it has prominent L and R buttons for firm pressing. It's great for games that have you swinging your hands, attaching to your wrist so you won't drop it. And it makes the Joy-Con easier to grip.
In other words, the Wii motion control stuff.
This is the type that will come with your Nintendo Switch system, but there will also be other colors sold separately. The right Joy-Con also has a motion IR camera that can sense the shape, motion, and distance of objects in front of it. It's right here. For example, it can tell the difference between rock, paper, and scissors. And it can tell how far away the hand that threw it is. This will make unique new control styles possible. What's this? It feels like something shaking in a glass. The Joy-Con can convey to you the feeling of ice cubes colliding in a cup. You can even tell 1, 2, 3, the number of ice cubes in the glass. And you can feel water filling the glass. This new sense of realism is produced by the precision of the new HD Rumble.
That's what they got from the N64.
With these new sensing and vibration technologies, the Joy-Con itself boasts an expressiveness that invites the player to pick up the controller. The Joy-Con offers more than just traditional video game controls. It invites everyone to a new world of entertainment. Allow me to introduce you to two new games made possible by the Joy-Con. One that everyone can play together, and one with depth, challenge, and replayability. First, let's switch to the game everyone can play together.
Mario Kart, come on, Mario Kart. Is that Red Dead Redemption? This. Yeah, Duck Hunt. Oh, Wild Gunman you're thinking of, Oscar? One of this might be a pack-in. I think this is a pack-in, like the Nintendo, like the Wii Sports, they do Wii Sports. So they can show off the Joy-Cons, you know?
Switch!
Hello everyone. I am Koichi Kawamoto, the producer of 1-2-Switch.
Called 1-2-Switch.
I am also the general hardware director for Nintendo Switch itself. 1-2-Switch lets you enjoy the expressiveness of the Joy-Con HD Rumble that was just introduced. But at the same time, it's a brand new kind of game, one that mixes up new kinds of play that haven't been seen before. Your typical video game has you playing while looking at some kind of screen,
It's gonna be
right?
when you're at home on the TV.
But 1-2-Switch can be played without looking at any screen. So then, where exactly do you look? In the eyes of your opponents. You look directly into the eyes of your opponent to play the game. When will your opponent move? How will they move? Are they just faking? You look into their eyes to read their next move, and then you get to see them do something unexpected. In other words, 1-2-Switch isn't a game you play facing a screen. It is a game that is primarily played through face-to-face interaction. So you can bring Nintendo Switch to parties and after parties, indoors or outdoors, any place people gather or meet, and you simply 1. Stand Nintendo Switch up, 2. Grab the 2 Joy-Con, 3. Hand one to a friend. And just like that, with these 3 steps, the place you're in becomes the game world and everyone is ready for fun. We're creating 1-2-Switch to be a staple for parties and to become an icebreaker for all kinds of fun communication. 1-2-Switch features fun for everyone gameplay made possible by the Joy-Con, and it releases March 3rd alongside Nintendo Switch. Please look forward to it. Thank you very much.
Something extra.
That was 1-2-Switch, the game everyone can play together. Next, let's look at a game with depth, challenge, and replayability that uses the Joy-Con. A new gameplay experience is born. Let's switch to it.
All right, let's switch to it. We got now. Strip 1 2 switch. Ooh la la. You asked for a strip. There you go, Oscar. What is this? Reminds me of something I would have seen in Beetlejuice. Hey Josh, how's it going? Welcome to stream. We're just checking out their presentation here. Boxing. Get to the real games. It's kind of cool. Okay, so this is motion controls again. I wonder if you can do this online or not. Or if you have to do this one-on-one in person. That was kind of like Overwatch. Arms. Okay.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome back.
I'm Kosuke Yabuki. I'm the producer of the Nintendo Switch game, ARMS. Today, I'd like to introduce you all to ARMS. ARMS is a fighting sports game that uses extendable arms to battle. It's like boxing, where you hit your opponent with punches, but it's also like shooting, where you aim and fire at distant opponents.
Hey there, Made33. How you doing? Welcome.
To play ARMS, you hold one Joy-Con in each hand in a thumbs-up pose.
You need both for one player.
The Joy-Con senses your motions, so when you punch, your character also punches. When you twist your fist, your punch curves. With this, you can pursue a distant enemy. You move your character by tilting the Joy-Con
Hey, Care Bear. Welcome to the stream.
and by combining dashes and jumps, you can perform a variety of actions. Because ARMS uses physical controls, anyone can pick it up and play right away. But we've made it so that as you play more, you'll uncover high-level techniques and strategies. Now, I'd like to show you a battle between two of our team members.
All right, live presentation. Here we go. Live game.
Here are some of the characters who appear in the game: Springman and Ribbon Girl. It's a very fast and active fighting game. They're trading punches back and forth.
Hey, Super Junior.
can guard in
welcome.
this game.
How you doing?
But they're practically battling without guarding at all right now. Oh dear, Springman is on the ropes.
Uh-oh.
Oh, but here's
Combo.
Springman with a special attack. Oh, Springman won. As you saw,
Yeah,
most
Moses,
appealing part
I'm
of
actually
ARMS
at the Nintendo
is battling.
website.
You can battle alone against the computer, and you can play split screen against a friend, as you just saw. You can also bring your Nintendo Switch systems together to battle. And of course, we're preparing online battles as well. The extendable arm fight game, ARMS, will release this spring.
Spring. Alright, so that's gonna
Thank
be a
you
little
very
bit later.
much.
So it's probably like an April or May game.
What did you think? ARMS marks the emergence of Nintendo's newest characters. As you can see, mastering the Joy-Con controls can bring a new feel to even head-to-head fighting games that demand a high level of strategy and tactics. I hope you'll look forward to it. Next, let's switch to this.
Switch it up. Splatoon. See what they actually call it. Splatoon. I don't know who the actual name is. He's just whoever makes that game. He's the person in charge of it. Go ahead and play the ARMS right now. It's a little bit longer than the game. So. Alright. See what they say about Splatoon. I want to see what they call it. I said it should be called Splatoon, but we'll see what they call it. Yeah, the only thing I saw was on the trailer. It looks like they got some customization. I'm assuming they added new courses. See if they added any new. They're calling it Splatoon 2. Alright, well they kind of skipped the boat on that.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Splatoon 2.
I am the diligent researcher at the Squid Research Lab who has spent day and night researching the mysterious squid creatures that can take on human form. I've been researching a new variety of squid that was discovered recently, and today I'm here to announce the fruits of my labor. It has been about 2 years since I first discovered these squid, and it seems there have been many changes to the squid world in that time. Turf War is their 4-on-4 team-based battles where the two teams compete to spray the ground with ink and cover the
I'm very
turf.
excited.
This remains a popular sport, but it appears the battle stages have changed and the fashions and weapons used have also evolved. Here you see the latest piece of technology. This weapon set is called the Splat Dualies. Not only do these dual-wielded weapons let you shoot ink from each hand, they also have nozzles that can propel you at a high rate of speed to outmaneuver your opponents. It is a fearsome weapon in the hands of one who has mastered it. And it appears the special weapons which can be activated after spraying enough ground with ink are all brand new. Surely with the introduction of new weapons, all new special weapons, and new battle stages, we will see the emergence of new battle strategies. I expect our research will continue to keep us busy.
I'm thinking this may be
Allow
a
me
May
to report
release,
briefly on
I
controls.
guess.
Of course, you can use the Joy-Con controllers, but you can also play using the Pro controller. You can play on a TV screen, and you can also play in handheld mode. And of course, in either mode, you can use gyro controls to aim your ink. You press the X button to view the map. And to do a super jump, you press the button assigned to a teammate to instantly jump there. Of course, you can battle against friends and people you don't know over the internet. And you can also bring your games and Nintendo Switch systems together to battle friends face to face. That is all from the Squid Research Lab. Oh, I almost forgot something very important. Splatoon 2
Okay.
is planned for launch this summer.
Summer. Okay. I was saying May,
And
but it's a little
again,
bit
this
later.
time there will be stage and weapon
probably
updates after
June then.
launch. And there are also plans to hold ongoing in-game events. I am very excited to once again enjoy those exciting times with everyone all around the world. Splatoon 2 still has many elements that we have yet to uncover. The Squid Research Lab will continue to share new details as we discover them. Thank you for your time today.
What squid you
Sarah.
think? This brand new version of Splatoon arrives this summer. It should make for some hot matches. Next, let's switch to this.
That's pretty much what I said, Sarah. Pretty close to the original one I said, and then I made a mention of the other one. Well. Mario! No, it's gonna be the Mario 64 remake or whatever they're doing it as. Let's see Callie and Marie in that Splatoon game. Liking the wall jumps. Definitely Mario 64-ish. Big triangles you gotta get. Hey Jeremy, how you doing? Welcome. It's awesome. GT Ario. I don't know if he's stealing any cars though. They always punch people to take their cars. Crazy cat. Yeah, you gotta get hats, I think. You have to buy hats. Yeah. Definitely gotta use hats in this for something. Like that hit there for jumps. Yeah, I figured. Use your hat as a weapon now. Yeah, they're getting married. Finch. Good Bowser. You know they're gonna ruin it by saying like Christmas or something. Super Mario Odyssey. All right.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone.
Loving the hat.
Sorry for my appearance. I am Yoshiaki Koizumi, the producer of Super Mario Odyssey. While I am the overall producer for the Nintendo Switch hardware,
Luigi.
I simultaneously have a hand in the newest Mario game, Super Mario Odyssey. This is the first time since Super Mario 64 and Super Mario Sunshine that we have created a large Mario sandbox world like this for you to run around in. The theme of Mario this time is a journey to an unknown world, and Mario has jumped out of the Mushroom Kingdom to go on an extraordinary adventure. I said unknown, but perhaps you notice some landscapes that look familiar from the real world. And at the end of the video, perhaps some of you have noticed some unusual eyes or something on Mario's cap. Oh, and right here. Right there. This mysterious cap, in particular, offers action that can only be experienced on Nintendo Switch. This cap character plays an important role in Mario's journey. I hope you'll look forward to it. In the 20 years since we made Super Mario 64, I have been on a long, long journey together with Mario. And we are working on this new journey called Nintendo Switch with the excitement one feels when visiting unknown countries for the very first time. I'll be very happy when you can all join me in departing on this new Mario journey on Nintendo Switch. We plan to release Super Mario Odyssey in the holiday season.
I knew it.
Since the release is still a ways out, you won't be able to play the game today. So I hope to offer you a chance to try it out at another
Christmas time.
So please wait a little longer. Thank you very much.
Alright, so when you got 11 more months to go on that game. It's Christmas, Core. When I say holiday, you got the Thanksgiving and Christmas stuff all bunched in. That's their holidays. Yeah, you're thinking. I kind of knew that as soon as they started showing. I was like, watch them make it Christmas. Alright, well, have a good night, Moses. Thanks for coming by. Looks cool. This thing looks good. See what this one is. Oh, well, that's cool, Emmanuel. Hopefully they translate everything correctly here. That reminds me of Xenoblade. It is Xenoblade, okay. Didn't think I was too far off of Xenoblade, so it's Xenoblade 2. See when that comes out. Zelda? What is this? Is that part of Xenoblade stuff? Yeah, it's Xenoblade still.
What you just saw was Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and Koei Tecmo's latest game, Fire Emblem Warriors.
Oh, it's Fire Emblem, okay.
Next, I'd like to introduce our third-party partners. The Nintendo Switch concept has resonated with many developers, and there are currently over 50 companies working on games. And there are already over 80 games in development. So today, we'd like to introduce just a few of them.
Okay.
Square Enix has already announced that they are preparing Dragon Quest X and Dragon Quest XI for release on Nintendo Switch in Japan.
In Japan.
But there is another Dragon Quest game making an appearance, Dragon Quest Heroes
Hey,
1 and 2 for Nintendo Switch. Now, take a look at this.
Yeah, I hear you, Oscar. big one. They haven't done Zelda either, so keep that in mind. They've got two of the biggest games have yet to be touched yet. They did Mario. I think they're trying to go out on a good note, so they're saving the two best games for the very end. Dragon Ball Z. No, I haven't seen any Donkey Kongs. Ahead of 3? Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I'm sure that might be one that's in development. Square Enix.
What does it mean to play a role in a vast world of adventure? The places you go, the deeds you do, the heroes whose tales you bring to life. Every road is yours to take. Project Octopath Traveler. Embark on an adventure all your own.
What you just saw was the latest game in the Atlas series, Shin Megami Tensei, which celebrates its 25th anniversary this year. Development has only just begun, but they were kind enough to prepare this video for us today. And the other title is a brand new RPG from Square Enix. Its world boasts a unique graphic style and sense of scale. Please look forward to additional information in the future. Now, let's hear from some of the developers working on new games for Nintendo Switch. To start, let's switch over to this individual.
Switch it up.
Hello, everyone. I am Toshiro Nagoshi from Sega.
Alright, let's see, we got maybe Sonic.
Sega sees a tremendous amount of appeal in Nintendo Switch, and we intend to be present on the platform. And similarly, I, as an individual creator, sense a new kind of appeal with this game hardware. We will consider new games for Nintendo Switch, and we'll present them soon. This new hardware is taking on new challenge and has a lot of appealing points. And I would like to take advantage of this new concept and create an interesting game. Thank you very much for your time today.
Thank you, Nagoshi-san.
Okay.
Continuing on, let's switch to this person.
Hi, I'm Todd Howard here at Bethesda Game Studios, and we're excited to announce that yes, Skyrim is coming to the Nintendo Switch.
Figured that with the preview trailer.
We love to make games and worlds that you can
the same
get
one they
lost
came
in,
out with the
that you can
PS4.
make your own, and that
Same
you
version,
never
I'm
want to
guessing.
put down.
The remastered that they did.
Well, now you don't have to. Now you can play Skyrim wherever you want and take it on your own adventures. But what's really exciting is for all of us at Bethesda to finally work with Nintendo. You look at all they've done for video games over the decades. They've brought so much innovation and fun to all of us, and they're doing it again. The Switch is both classically Nintendo, yet something all new.
Hey, Kenny.
And we want to thank them for letting us be a part of it.
Thank you, Todd-san. Next, let's switch to this person.
Yay.
Grasshopper. Huh?
Oh, that didn't go very well. Hi everyone, I'm
Fighting game.
Suda51 from Grasshopper.
Street Fighter or something? Who knows?
So today I'd like to start, I've been invited to come to this event and I'd like to talk about one of the games that I worked on. Do you all remember the one guy from Santa Destroy who was born out of a tag team between Marvelous and Grasshopper? That's right, Travis Touchdown. He'll be making his return on Nintendo Switch. Could you show the illustration, please? So this star will be coming onto Nintendo Switch. The title hasn't been decided yet, but just about a year ago, I've been going to some events, some gaming events in Japan,
Skyrim was
such
one
as
of them.
Big Summit.
They just did recently.
And I've been exchanging ideas with
They didn't give a
indie
date though. I kind
game
of wish they gave a
community.
date for Skyrim.
And we've been discussing about ideas for the new Nintendo Switch console. And I've heard that it's an easier platform to create games for, especially for indie developers. And so that matches with what we are expecting in a gaming development process. So this one game that I'm working on right now will be something that will take advantage of this environment that it's easy for indie developers to create a game. And so we will have a game that will have a fusion of death matches and strong styling.
He's missing a lot of stuff, it sounds
sort of
like.
heavily involved, heavily influenced by pro wrestling.
He's like he's waiting a long time to speak.
And I'd love to see Travis running around in a game for Nintendo Switch. Thank you very much for your time today. It was Grasshopper Suda51 signing off.
Okay. That was kind of a
Thank
weird.
you, Suda-san. Next,
Maybe
we
I'll get that
switch
presentation.
to this guest.
It's a huge honor and privilege to be here today representing the passionate and
here's
talented
the EA
team at
game.
Electronic Arts.
See what this one is.
For me, to be on this stage is like a dream come true.
エレクトロニックアーツの情熱あふれる優秀な開発チームの代表として登壇することは大変光栄ですし、個人的にはまるで夢のよう
You
な
do a
こと
lot
で
of
す。
things here.
For as long as I've played games, I've been a massive fan of the Nintendo platforms and amazing culture of creativity. So much so that when my firstborn son was born, my wife and I gave him the middle name Luigi.
初めてゲームを教わる時から
Luigi,
ずっと任天堂のプラットフォームと任天堂の独創的な文化の大ファンで、あんまりにも任天堂のファンで、どうにか妻の納得を得て長男が生まれた時にルイージっていうミドルネームを名付けまでもしました。
So today, we are extremely excited to announce that the world's most popular sports game will be coming to Nintendo
That'd be
Switch
FIFA.
later this year.
ですの
FIFA
で
15 or
本日の発
18
表
or
で
something.
大変興奮してます。今年年内に全世界で一番人気のスポーツゲームが Nintendo Switch で発売します。
EA Sports FIFA on
Yeah,
Nintendo
yeah.
Switch will be the most immersive, social, authentic sports game ever created for Nintendo players.
任天堂のユーザーにとっては EA スポーツ FIFA は Nintendo Switch 版今まで最も没入的、最もソーシャル、最も本格的なスポーツ体験になると思います。
It will deliver the FIFA experience custom built for Nintendo Switch so you can play anywhere, play with anyone, and play how you want to play.
FIFA の体験をスイッチ専用に開発して、そこでどこでも誰とでもどのプレイスタイルでも遊べるようになります。
I've
If
never
you're at
really
the
got
park,
into
at your
FIFA.
friend's house, or on vacation, you can always stay connected to the biggest
I
matches.
see it's big on
You'll be able
YouTube.
to
I see a
play
lot of
and
streams
get on
of
the
it.
pitch with your favorite players and teams from the world's
Hey,
best
Ernesto,
leagues
welcome. How you
in
doing?
iconic stadiums from around the world, all with the unmatched authenticity
bigger,
and depth
outside
that
the
FIFA
US.
is known for.
公園にいても友達の家にいても旅行先の観光地にいてもいつでも試合ができます。そして全世界の一番大きなリーグの有名なチーム、有名な選手たちと一緒にピッチに立って試合をすることもできます。そしてこれらはすべて
Yeah, I was
FIFA
kind of
の
hoping they had some
の
other stuff.
リアルさとやり込み度で遊べるようになります。
We'll have much more to say and show in the coming months as we bring the world's game to Nintendo Switch in 2017. Thank you.
これから全世界のスポーツゲームを2017年前に Nintendo Switch に発売するまではどんどん情報を提供していきたいと思いますので、これからもよろしくお願いします。どうもありがとうございました。
I highly doubt they were saying anything about Maker 2. Not the correct food.
Thank you very much to Patrick and all of our guests. We are very excited for Skyrim and FIFA, and are very excited to see what kind of new games Naguchi-san and Suda-san create. And with that, I'd like to bring my portion of the presentation to an end. Thank you.
Oh, Sonic there for a second. There's Sonic. Been 50 minutes and it may be about done. I wonder if that was it. It better not be done though. Looks like I got some big games to announce. Let's find out. And they haven't said squat about Zelda or Mario Kart. Are two of the biggest games they should be showing. With Minecraft, Sarah's favorite game there. There's, well, you can see Mario Kart. Battle mode there. The Sonic in the preview there. Is that all we're getting from Sonic?
What did you think? As you just saw, we were preparing to offer a rich assortment of games, both from Nintendo and a number of third-party partners. Today, you heard from some of these developers, but there are still many others working hard inside Nintendo to develop original game content. In addition to the franchises our fans have loved, we will also introduce the world to new forms of entertainment made possible by the unique characteristics of the Nintendo Switch hardware and the Joy-Con controllers. Since we revealed new colors of Joy-Con during this presentation, allow me to share with you our Nintendo Switch product configurations.
Alright, so this is the bundle section. This is the bundles.
The Nintendo Switch system will include the Nintendo Switch console,
which itself,
a left and a right Joy-Con, Joy-Con wrist straps,
wrist strap,
the Joy-Con grip,
alright,
the Nintendo Switch dock, an HDMI cable, and an AC adapter. The Pro Controller will also be available separately.
Figured. There.
There will be two versions. One model with gray Joy-Con controllers, and another model with one neon blue and one neon red Joy-Con. Both versions will be the same suggested retail price. We have shared a great deal of information with you through this presentation, and more details will be available on our Nintendo Switch homepage after this presentation ends. But first, I would like to ask Nintendo of Europe and Nintendo of America to share their messages with their fans watching around the globe. Take it away.
Thank you, Mr. Kimishima. I'm Satoru Shibata of Nintendo of Europe. Good morning, everybody in Europe. I'd like to thank you for getting up so early to watch. I'm so excited for you to finally know all about Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch has a very unique appeal, as you saw today, and I look forward to you all getting to try it out soon. Right now, hands-on events are being prepared, where we've invited European media to play Nintendo Switch for the first time. Within the next few hours, these events will kick off in Frankfurt, Paris, and London. I know that lots of you will be wondering when you can get your hands on Nintendo Switch to try it out. In the coming months, we will hold more of these events. To find out when and where you can have your own experience with Nintendo Switch, keep an eye out for announcements on our official website, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram accounts. I'm sure that I will join some of the events, so I hope to see you very soon. Now I will hand you over to Reggie in New York. Thanks for watching and happy gaming.
Yeah, he basically came out and said they're doing stuff, but they wouldn't announce any
Thanks,
games.
Shibata-san, and hi to everyone
Reggie.
watching in the Americas. It's the midnight hour here in New York. The streets are quiet, but there's definitely something in the air. You can't see it, but the atmosphere is crackling with posts and tweets and messages all about Nintendo Switch. We're here getting ready to show off Nintendo Switch to a small group tomorrow, but you may get your own chance to play well before launch, because Nintendo Switch will be on display on 6 separate Sundays in 6 different cities across North America.
I'll get shut out. I'll never coming near me.
You can find all the details on nintendo.com/switch. But you'll have to show up early. There's no shortage of players who can't wait to test drive our new system. And the reasons are now clear. First, the wider look we've just seen at what this revolutionary form of gaming and new ways to play are all about. Second, those amazing controllers, the Joy-Con, which combine all the gameplay innovations Nintendo's invented and then adds to them. But of course, the biggest buzz is reserved for the games. And man, what games. No question, there's a lot in the works. But let's be honest, one thing is missing. But if you listen carefully, maybe you can hear it. Floating in the air. Yep, there it is. The soundtrack for what's been far and away the most anticipated Nintendo Switch game right from the start. Legend of Zelda.
Zelda hype.
So, where is it? Well, it'll be here at a special event elsewhere in New York tomorrow. But I see some sneaky Nintendo employees have been playing during this presentation. So let's go over there and see what these guys have to say for themselves. Mr. Miyamoto.
Ah, hi, Riji-san.
You're
What
here
are you gonna do for
early.
Zelda?
You're playing the new Legend of Zelda game. How do you like it?
これはね、グーですよ。
Oh, that's great.
面白い。
Well, so many eager fans want to know the one critical question. When are we launching The Legend of Zelda
Yes.
Breath of the Wild?
When?
それ聞くならね、もっといい人がいますよ。
Hi, Reggie. Mr. Ayanuma. Yeah. You're the producer for The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. You know everything about the game. Certainly you must know, when are we launching the game?
それはね、僕も知らないんですよ。東京会場
Oh,
の
come on, don't drag this out forever.
Well, I guess that settles it. There's nothing left for me to do but to throw it back to Tokyo. And Mr. Kimishima, do you have the answer to that question?
Shibata-san, Reggie-san, Miyamoto-san,
March 3rd.
and Aonuma-san,
Thanks.
thank you very much.
Or maybe.
You've left me with a very important task.
Please tell me it's
but
on the 3rd.
I'll have to come back to your question in a second.
What?
The Nintendo Switch launch
These
is
trolls.
just around the corner on March 3rd. Tomorrow and the next day, we'll hold a Nintendo Switch hands-on event at the big site in Tokyo. And we'll begin taking pre-order reservations at retail in Japan starting January 21st. I hope that we've shown enough to earn your support. Now, we do have one last thing to share with you today. Before we do, I would like to humbly and sincerely thank everyone here for listening and everyone around the world for tuning in.
Zelda? Yep. Zelda. Alright. Here's the main event.
の歴史は太古の昔から幾度もガロンという名の厄災に見舞われてきた歴史。
今こそ話そう。100年前何があったのか。
私が今までしてきたことは何の役にも立たなかった。
娘を救ってやってくれ。
Okay, and the date is on Zelda. Why don't you give us the info? Nobody else will. Zelda should tell us.
目を覚まして。
March 3rd, there we go. About freaking time. Alright. Probably the end of the presentation. That's where they're going to end it, I'm sure. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so that's the end of it, guys. Leave it up for a second here just in case, but I'm sure they won't be saying anything else. I figure they're going to save that for the very end. All right. All right, so what do you guys thoughts? Obviously, there's some good stuff, and they had definitely some glaring holes in there. Doesn't really matter. So we got Zelda, obviously. So that's coming out on March 3rd. From what I've heard regarding Zelda, I think what they're going to do is they're going to launch Zelda by itself with the game and all that with the Switch version first, and I think they're going to do a limited release for the Wii U version. So they do kind of a Wii U limited probably after that. Probably they might give it a couple weeks so that way they can kind of get people to buy the Switch version and all that. What do you mean, Kenny? Connection disconnected? Okay. I don't know what you mean with that. But yeah, they missed out on no Mario Maker, like I expected. Yeah, I was definitely missing some stuff. Yeah, okay. There's officially the end of it. Well, they missed out on some stuff. They missed out on Mario. I kind of knew they were going to do any Mario Maker. That's what it says in Japanese. Yeah, okay. They missed out on that. They definitely missed out on Mario Kart. They didn't really say anything about it. They kind of showed it. But they didn't say anything about it, when it's coming out. So that's kind of one thing that was a big one that I was kind of hoping they'd say. But those are kind of the major issues that, yeah, they didn't describe it at all or anything. Yeah, I mean, those are all the rumors. I'd like to have them officially come out and actually say something about it. Did they say that on Twitter? Yeah, I think I said something, yeah. Did they give any date, though, or anything? There's gonna be a pre-order, Sarah. They already, I don't know if you followed my tweets at all today, but I gave some links for some pre-orders. They're going to, at 6 a.m., they're doing pre-order in the UK at Amazon's website. And it looks like they're going to do at 1 a.m. here on the East Coast at the same time. Amazon US site is going to do their own pre-order for the Switch. They had to obviously wait until the pricing came out and all that. Okay. Yep, okay. But yeah, you can check it out my Twitter now. But I got your Twitter, Sarah. But yeah, I saw your message during the stream. But yeah, so they'll do a 1 a.m. here in the United States at Amazon, and then from what I saw, it looked like Walmart is going to do one in the morning. I think they said like the usual layaway, 10% down. And then you do like monthly payments or something till it comes out. For like 2 months, I guess. And then I think GameStop is going to do the same thing. They have something similar, probably in the morning. I haven't seen anything from Best Buy or Target. Those are some of the bigger stores here in the United States, at least. Oh, it's a rumor, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I saw those rumors. That's what they were saying. Definitely saw the battle mode. You saw the 2 items. As far as Mario Kart goes. Yeah. Well, that's kind of why I want to watch the. It's one reason why I wanted to do the treehouse tomorrow. At least the start of it, kind of see how that goes. And that'll be at 9:30, so it's about 9 hours from now, 9.5 hours. Okay. Yep, no problem, Manuel. But yeah, it's about 9.5 hours. It's when they're gonna do their treehouse, where they're gonna actually show off the games. I think that's in New York City, actually, where they're doing the actual treehouse event, and they'll be playing through some of these games. So who knows? They might be playing through Mario Kart. Maybe they'll do something. They did technically show the game through the previews. Maybe they'll be showing something during that as well. Hey Yumi, how's it going? So they'll be showing that off. So doing that. So, but definitely, if you want to check that out, I've got an event for that up as well. So 9:30 a.m. East Coast time, so 9.5 hours. You can come by and check that out, and I'll be streaming that here as well. So that'll be kind of part 3 of my Nintendo extravaganza here today. Hey, did you guys have any other comments or anything else you wanted to say? If not, what we'll do is I'll be switching over the event here, and we'll start the Mario Maker stream here just a little bit, and we'll get into that. And then any questions or comments you have during that, you can ask me in the chat during that stream, and I can give you kind of my feedback on it. You'll be at work. You'll be at work for the treehouse day, Mark. Yeah, fortunately, there's a lot of people that will be at work. I mean, here in the United States, it'll be 9:30 in the morning, at least on the East Coast when it starts. So there'll be a lot of people working. But for those that are free, you can be here to check it out. I was wondering when you're not busy if you can help me figure out the scrolling. Yeah, we can do that later. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. There you go. Yeah, let me check, see if there's anything. Let me kind of close that here. That's new battle mode map. Yeah, definitely something hopeful. I hope they come up with some tracks designed just for battle mode. I mean, that's the biggest complaint that I have with it is they just reused the existing tracks they had and then just decided to make them for battle in the Mario Kart 8. And I want them to design stuff just for battle mode, so it's more enjoyable. Hey Raven, how you doing? Welcome. How you doing? We just finished up the presentation, so we're just kind of going over any feedback with the stream before I kind of move on to my next event here. New items, yeah, new items would be good. I'd like to see what they'd like to come up with. New characters as well, so it'll be interesting to see what. Yeah, I said, and I mentioned it on stream here, Yumi. I said I would check into that a little bit later for you with the scrolling. Let me just check on Twitter and that, see if there's any news. So let me check the Nintendo website just to see what they have to say. Bring that up here. Let me bring the browser back up so you guys can see what I see here. If they have to say anything. The screen, like, are you talking about the their gamepad screen there, the actual Switch unit? I think I saw it's about the size of your phone, a little bigger. I think it's about the size if you're familiar with like an iPad Mini, about 7-8 inches. Some of that area is I think the size of the actual unit itself. Oh, do you? Okay, well I'm pulling it up right now, Sarah, so that's why I'm going there. They mentioned to go to the website. Okay, so here we go. That was probably the trailer they did. All right. See what we got. The overview. Some of these we kind of saw. These they kind of showed. Here we go. Okay, here's Mario Kart 8. Let's see what we got. Come on, buffering. Not buffering, but quality. Give me a second, guys. So we can get this increases quality. This can do better than that. Auto's nothing. See if it gets any better. 21.5 minutes. Okay, it's better. Battle mode, so that looks good. Yeah, there it is. Battle mode looks better. I like this track a lot more. There you go, going good, festival. Alright. Okay, so they got us Platoon Arena. Platoon Arena for fighting. Red Trail. Okay, so yeah, the Sight Bike Arena, that's not too bad. Oh, Jip. Got to. One color though. Yes, that's in OBS. The chat window. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Alright. Alright, so there's Mario Kart. They at least... No dates though? Alright, no dates though. Yeah, I'm sure that's the Switch. That's for the Switch only. You can see we're on the Switch page. So here's the, treehouse. Let me go back to the questions. Yep, Mark, you're talking about my chat. Yeah, that's in OBS. So that's something you can add. It's a CLR thing. Yep, no date. Yeah, so we won't know if it comes out right away or if that comes out a little bit in like in April or May or something. And there's the ARMS, Splatoon, Mario, Xenoblade, Fire Emblem. I don't really care about parental controls, but let me just see what it is about it anyway. Didn't really say anything about that. Just to kind of see how they handle
It's good to
people.
play games. But parents sometimes wonder, is my child playing too much? And what kind of games is my child playing? That's why Nintendo created an app to help monitor your child's gameplay. Nintendo Switch parental controls. Games are supposed to be fun.
I love that
But
balance.
sometimes they can be a source of friction.
Oh, Junior, get up.
Nintendo Switch parental controls to the rescue. Just set an amount of playtime and the system will let your child know when time is up. Even when they're busy leading the pack and dodging banana peels. Just keep in mind, your parental control settings apply to the system, not individual players. Uh-oh. Looks like the message didn't quite get through.
So you can still keep playing even after the time's up.
But the parent can see that he's not following the rules. There is a function to have the system go into sleep mode when it hits the time limit.
How about you do that? Just cut it off right there.
It's kind of a last resort.
Yeah, just do that. Go ahead and then cut off. That would suck.
You can also set playtime limits for each day of the week. So there can be more time on the weekends, for example.
I could so see like
maybe there can be a little
children
something
doing that to each
extra
other.
for good
Get
behavior.
hold of the phone, set the limit, and they cut it off right at the last second.
Or maybe not. You'll get a report showing how much time your child spent playing which games. So there's no need to peek over any shoulders.
What?
Knowing
Zelda's
what
not
kind
in
of
top
games
two?
your child likes
What's
to
wrong with
play
that
can
kid?
make it easier for you to talk to him. Of course, you'll still have access to standard parental controls. You can set restrictions based on a game's age rating. as well as online communication and social media posting, until your child is more prepared for online play.
There you go. That works, Sarah.
Once you've established the rules of the road, you and your child can enjoy gaming together. Nintendo Switch Parental Controls.
Alright, that was kind of fun. Didn't really intend to watch that, but that was kind of fun. I love that video. So much trolling that could be going on with that controls. I want to pet Bowser. And just because we love Zelda so much here, we'll do Zelda one more time. They should have shown that, don't worry. But I think they were trying to be serious about their stuff. I mean, I think that video had too much comedy in it. I had to show it during the presentation.
The history of the royal family of Hyrule is also the history of the Calamity Ganon, a primal evil that has endured over the ages.
Tells me that you have no recollection of me, however.
I think you are now ready to hear what happened 100 years ago.
Everything I've done up until now, it was all for nothing.
Here it comes!
You must save her, my daughter.
Open your eyes.
Three 2017. So according to that, since they said Wii U as well at the same date, it seems like they're gonna release them at the exact same time as well. So that's something to know. Back up. Good. They said 3-3 and then they showed the. Yeah, so I gotta believe they may actually do them at the same time. Yeah, I mean, I personally I'm gonna get the Switch version because obviously I'm gonna have the Switch. And it's gonna run a lot better on the Switch. But there's people that may only want Zelda by itself, maybe not get the Switch. Or there could be people that could be a situation where people may not be able to get the Switch, the actual Switch console, but maybe the Zelda game is going to be available, so they may get the Wii U version, and then have to deal with getting the Switch at a later point when it becomes available. So there's different reasons why you may get the Wii U version instead. There's certain reasons. Yep. But yeah, so that's. But I think that pretty much is gonna cover what we're gonna do for the presentation. That kind of covers. I think that covers most of everything that's at the website. Let me double check real quick, but I think that's everything. So learn about does here. Who's the girl in the Zelda trailer? I don't know, Sarah. Let's see. Let's see what this online service is. Let's see what they said. Pre-order yours now. Can we do it right now? Can I do it right here? Say. Heck. I can order it right now if they got it. Sure. Okay, so here's some of the packages. So we got the regular one. Alright, so with the gray Joy-Cons, you got the standard with the blue and neon. I'm probably just gonna get the gray one now. I don't know if I'll get the neon one. It looks kind of tacky to me. I could always get those as an additional accessory if I wanted to get the colored one. Alright, here's the Pro controller. It's gonna be retail for $70. They'll sell it for cheaper, obviously, when you go online and all that. $80 for the Joy-Con controllers. $50 for an okay, so $50 for each individual side, and then $80 for the both sides. The charging grip. Okay, so they have a wheel, so just like the Wii wheel, they'll have something like that. Dock set. Oh, they only bundle. All right. Yep, you got. You do it online? I know. I don't think you can. I don't see a place to actually order it. All it says is retailers coming online, coming soon. You can't actually, there's nothing to actually click on, so there's nothing to actually pre-order right now. Do just pictures. In here. What I want. Gimme. 400 Canadian. Yeah, I figure it's about an extra 100 for you guys over in Canada. Click by now, it just takes you here. Alright. Rapid fire rage. Pro. Yeah, it's the only thing I'm really gonna probably get additional is I'm definitely getting the Pro controller. So I'll add that to my collection. I don't know if I want to play with that. The grip, the Joy-Con grip. I think I'd rather play with an actual Pro controller. That and everything else, I don't really care about the wheel right now. That obviously would be for Mario Kart, but I don't really care about that so much. Comes with the dock, comes with the grip. This is different, right? Oh no, that's the grip, yeah. Comes with that. Comes with that. Comes with the standard one. It's all covered. All right, Manuel. Thanks for coming by with the presentation. Hope you had a good time. Catch you around next time. Just curious. I got the Amazon page up, which is supposed to go live at 1 a.m. in about 30 minutes. They didn't send out any emails or anything either. Just checking what's in there. Oh, that's right. I wanted to check out that subscription thing. I wanted to see what that was all about. Didn't really talk about that too much. With that, they just mentioned that it was a paid service after I guess like a trial basis or something. So let me actually go into detail. That page comes. Oh, this page is getting hammered, I'm sure. Hey, Judge. Hey, how's it going? But it's how in Final Fantasy VII remakes. Not loading. Oh, showing. It should come to this page here, Kenny. I actually pulled this up before the stream and all that started. So this is the page, so I can refresh it. Not when it's time to pre-order and all that. Okay, here we go. The Switch Online service, paid service until fall. So they give you about 6 months before they charge for the service. The owners enjoy online multiplayer games as well as dedicated smartphone app that connects to your Switch system and helps you connect with friends for online play. Check back for details later. You'll be able to play compatible co-op and competitive games like the Xbox and all those games where they require you to have their gold packages and that. Online lobby and voice chat. Our dedicated smart device will connect to Switch and let friends invite friends to play online, set play appointments, and chat with friends during online matches. Subscribers will get to download and play a Nintendo a NES or Super Nintendo game with newly added online play for free for a month. Exclusive deals, discounts. Alright, so that's something interesting. That's something I haven't heard about yet. They didn't really mention the that's right, they didn't mention the virtual console at all during the presentation either. So that's still something they didn't mention. Well, this is probably part of it. So they're giving some sort of, I guess they're adding some sort of online play with their virtual console. Mentioned it was at the GameCube as well as for the console, so we'll see. Online gameplay. Rest of this. There's anything here about game. It's not gonna be #1 seller, but it's a good game. It looks fun. Okay, where are you seeing that at, Mark? Are you at like the your like Nintendo Australia or something? This is obviously the US one, but where are you seeing that at? Getting hammered. IGN is saying that. Let me check. I didn't actually get to check. I wanted to check something line here as well with stuff. So real quick. Let's see. Going to video game 24/7. Let me over. Let's see. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Biggest changes are battle mode no longer sucks with dedicated arenas instead of repurposed tracks. Several new characters, including the Inklings, and the DLC is included. Trailer doesn't show off any new tracks outside of battle mode. We hope for a few. Release date is also not listed, but it seems to assume that it will be this year at least. Well, yeah, this year at least. Okay. I didn't mention anything there, and they're usually pretty good about doing stuff, but we'll see. I want to check my email real quick. And then what we'll do is let me go ahead, let me switch over. Pun not intended that time. Move over and we'll get the Mario Maker going here. Yeah. And I'll actually point to the to that stream. Are you seeing that? They're saying April 28th, Victor. New characters, but I'll just use Yoshi. What if they gave you some new colors, Josh? Excellent. Oh, okay. Did they? Let's see. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is coming to the Switch in April. The company announced today all the tracks, characters from the Wii U will be available, plus all the DLC. New characters will also be available to play in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, including the Inkling Boy and Girl from Splatoon, as well as King Boo, Dry Bones, and Bowser Jr. The game will allow for up to 8 players in local wireless multiplayer. New modes include Balloon Battle and Bomb Blast, which will be available to play in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, along with new courses like Urchin Underpass and Battle Stadium. As previously reported, players can now carry 2 items at a time, both a primary and secondary item. Items from older games, including Boo, the item Stealing Ghost, and the Feather, which gives player a high jump in battle mode, will also make a return. The game can be played in 1080p in TV mode and 720p in portable, but Nintendo did not provide details on what the resolution would be when playing in portable mode. Hey, the gameplays, what's going on? Yep, just reading, just trying to get some information here about Mario Kart and that. Nintendo revealed the first look of Mario Kart 8 on the Switch in its original announcement in October. In the video, the Yoshi Circuit course from Double Dash on the GameCube can be seen. That course was available as DLC for the Wii U in 2014. Let me skip through some of this. A lot of this we've already heard. Nintendo also confirmed the Switch would use game cartridges called game cards, but added these would be different than the ones used by the 3DS. As such, you will not be able to transfer over. Release. The Switch will be on the 3rd, and that's about it. See if I can find that article from Nintendo about probably the same thing, but may hold off on the Mario Maker may hold off till 1. We continue. We'll look at some of the rumors in that. Nintendo. So here's probably, and this is where you got your info there from there, Victor, with the IGN or saying, see if there's anything different. Smart steering for new players. See if this is anything different. We may have seen this already.
Like this with cameras watching everything we do.
Trailer for some movie.
Working with the resistance is suicide.
Should be it here. Well, I don't know. All right. Okay. Okay, so now here they're saying GameCube's the Luigi Mansion and the SNES's Battle Course 1 as tracks. That must be something different. Well, you can submit levels now. I've kept it open, so you're welcome to submit them anytime you want. Right now, what I'm doing is I'm just checking. I'm just looking at Mario Kart stuff right now. See what people have mentioned in that, and then I'll start the stream a little after 1 o'clock, where I'll start playing the levels. Okay, so here's I think this is their official announcement from Nintendo. Let's see. With the Switch, fans can probably a tweet or something. Fans can enjoy the definitive version of Mario Kart 8 anywhere, anytime with up to 8 friends in local wireless multiplayer, all your favorite tracks. Return from the Wii U version plus all DLC tracks. Plus all the DLC and characters. New characters join the roster: Inkling, Boy and Girl, King Boo, Dry Bones, Bowser Jr. Pretty much what I read already. Let's see, GameCube's let's see, Luigi Mansion and Battle Course 1. 2 items at a time. Players can even choose a smart steering feature, aka noob mode. Driving makes driving and staying on the course easy for novice players, even at 200cc. Playing TV mode up to 1080p. Deluxe launches in April. Yeah, I'm taking levels to gameplays. Yeah, they didn't mention Pikmin 4. Nothing Pokemon related. Thought they might have at least blurbed out something like Pokemon Stars and that. No Pikmin. The things. Victor, you said April 28th. Where did you see that from? Just curious. Curious. I haven't seen anything about that. I've only seen April. Check something here. Check my Twitter as well. See if there's anything posted on Twitter about it. Don't see anything. Check something. Thursday 23rd. What this comes out as. Oh, that might have been the regular version. Okay, so here's. This was posted 3 days ago. Or that is how something said 3 days. Okay. Mario Kart is coming to Switch on April 28th when Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. This will bundle up the main Wii U game console. Yeah. There's that story. This one's saying April 2nd. There's this story. Expanded. Now they must have changed it to the 28th. Okay. Wonder Mario. Also saw something about the box work. I think they had some box art. So supposedly this is what all the cases are going to look like now. So it's going to be a kind of a red logo there. Version. What it looks like. Supposedly, we'll see. All right. Well, let me go ahead. I think that's probably gonna wrap it up. What I'm gonna do is let me grab the link for the next event, and so what we'll do is we'll just go ahead and we'll raid myself, and we'll switch over to the next one. I'm gonna take a little bit of a break, so there's probably gonna be like a 10-minute break or so because I want to check the Amazon site about the pre-orders of that at 1 a.m. So let me grab that, and you guys are welcome to go in there and kind of join the chat. Let's see how that is. Hold that up. So like I said, the schedule for today, it's going to be, we're going to get ready to do Mario Maker. So if you guys want to watch or submit any Mario Maker levels, you'll be here to join that, do that. And then at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, I'll be streaming the Treehouse live event where they'll be showing off, actually doing demos and that of the games that they showed today. So, so be sure to come by for that as well if you're interested in that. And 1 second, guys. Okay, post that in the chat. All right, well, there's the yep. So there's the link for my next stream. So that'll be for Mario Kart, or sorry, not Mario Kart, but talking about that so much. Mario Maker. So go ahead and that'll be the next event. And we'll be starting that in about 10 minutes. And then we'll continue the discussion with anything Switch related or Mario Kart related, or any of the games that they showcased during the event. So let me do the, we'll do the rate. So let me, helps if I spell it right. Rate myself. What is this? It's self-promotion, right? All right. So there's the event. All right. So I want to go ahead and thank everybody that came by today for the live stream of the presentation. I hope you all had a good time. Hope you guys like the information you got, and I'll see you guys in a little bit with the Mario Maker stream. And hope to see you guys soon. I hope you had a good time. All right. Take care, guys. All right. Bye bye.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.